So here x lies between 0 and 2 pi. Now we need to find out the value of sine x over 2, cosine x over 2 and tangent of x over 2 whenever cosine of x is given as negative 1/3 and x lies in the third quadrant. Let us begin. Now we'll start with the quadrant in which x lies. So it's given here that x lies in the third quadrant. So this means that x must lie between, since it's a third quadrant, we have x lying between pi and 3 pi over 2 radians. Now, in the third quadrant, we know that only the tangent function is positive. So everything else is going to be negative, and that's evident from the fact that we have cosine of x given by a negative value. Now, since we need to find out the value of sine x over 2, cosine x over 2, in each of the cases we see that the angle is x over 2. So we can also define from this particular relation in which quadrant x over 2 is going to lie. All we have to do is divide throughout with 2. So we get pi over 2 less than x over 2 less than or equals to 3 pi over 4. Now pi over 2, so that's actually 90 degree. Then we have x over 2. And 3 pi over 4 when converted to radians, when converted to degrees, that's 135 degrees. Now we see here that pi x over 2 lies between 90 degree and 135 degree, which tells us that x over 2 must lie in the second quadrant. So this piece of information is going to help us tell the sign of sine x over 2, cosine of x over 2 and tangent of x over 2. Okay, so let's begin with this particular value. So here we have cosine of x given by negative 1/3. Using this, first let's try to find out the value of sine x over 2. Now we know that sine x over 2, that's given by the plus or minus square root of 1 minus cosine of angle x whole divided by 2. So when we substitute this, we're going to get plus or minus square root of 1 minus 1/3. So that's going to be 1 over 3, positive 1 over 3 divided by 2. And just simplifying this, we're going to get square root of 2 over 3. Now, we will only consider the positive value. The reason behind it is we have already found out that x over 2 lies in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, the sine function is positive. Okay, so we have the value of sine x over 2. Let's try to find out the value of cosine x over 2. So here also we'll take plus or minus. Then the formula will be square root of 1 added to cosine of x over 2. So this will be equals to plus or minus square root of 1 minus 1/3 divided by 2. And when we compute this value, we should get square root of 1/3. Now, cosine of x over 2, this is going to have a negative value in the second quadrant. Fine. And then finally, we will find out the value of tangent of x over 2, which is simply the ratio of sine x over 2 to that of cosine x over 2. This will be equals to, so we have square root of 2 over 3 divided by negative square root of 1 over 3. So this is going to give us a value negative square root of 2. And so the value coming out to be negative because tangent of x over 2 is going to lie in the second quadrant where it is negative in nature. So hence we have successfully obtained the value of sine x over 2, cosine x over 2 and tangent of x over